Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alisa Trejo and I am the content creator behind all things Alley in the Valley. I am so excited today because we're actually going to be doing something a little different. If you followed me for a long time, you know that I started this page as a newlywed, and now I have been married for 6 years and I have a beautiful baby girl who is now 2.5 and is just, ruling our world. Something that y'all may not know about me is that I am a full-time school-based speech language pathologist, and and something that was really important to me as a new mom was also stimulating my child's language and of course Montessori style play. So imagine my thrill when I got the message about this collaboration. I am so excited. Thank you so much to Lovevery for sponsoring this post. I am so excited to be sharing their products with you because as a new mom, you are worried about 1,000,001 things, and the last thing you should be worried about is how best to play with your child. We all know we don't want to do too much screen time, we don't want to do this, that, and the other, and it's kind of very overwhelming, all the information we get. But with the Lovevery Play Kits, you get exactly what you need for your child's developmental age. So let's check it out. So like I said, my daughter is 2.5 years old and exactly 33 months. So there's a lot of learning and why going around right now. So everything in this box, it is called the Investigator, which I felt was very appropriate for my child because everything is why and how come, mommy? And that makes sense. I'm so excited to get into this play kit and see everything that they have to offer. So first things first. Oh, look at this, a fun little science kit. I know Addie's gonna love that. Oh my god, I think this is everything they have in the play kit. So this is really exciting to kind of give you an overview. And I have looked through this a little bit, and to be honest, I was like, oh my god, what is the right way to use all of these things? But luckily there is a handy dandy little notebook that gives you literally so many ideas. So I know that's something people get overwhelmed with is it going to be worth the money? This is also a really great idea to gift to a new parent, or for a birthday gift you can gift them the 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old box. And I mean, if there are this many ideas, I mean, look at this. I feel like we're gonna have like a whole year's worth of ideas here. So in this little guide, I don't know if you can see that here, there are ways to play, expert tips, developmental info, and at-home activities. So there's not just one way to play because there are 1,000,000 ways to learn. The thing that we're gonna look at is the twist and pivot pattern puzzle, which is this right here. So this is really cool here. So you've probably seen a lot of toys like this, especially if your child is the same age as mine. We did the stackers right from the get-go as soon as they were sitting up to play. But now this one is a little more advanced because when you pull a piece off, you have the second piece underneath that cannot get out. And I know my toddler is gonna go wild for this. They have to twist and manipulate. They have to twist and manipulate the pieces to get the next one out. Oh, these are the same. But then these, we have to adjust them so they're all the same. Okay, so see, even me as a mom, like there's so much manipulating you have to do, and you can see what turns. So these are fixed. These two are here are fixed, and these are able to manipulate. So your child constantly has to be problem solving. Oh. This is the first time that I'm actually looking at this too completely and messing with it, and every toy is different. This one, it has some of the fixed squares and some of the manipulable squares, and then this one is completely twist. So you're working on those fine motor movements, and like some kids are gonna have so much fun with this. I can tell, like doing that is a fun thing already. And you can use a word along with it to stimulate language. That's my forte. So spin, 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 twist, twist, twist. And then here we're gonna lift, lift. And then here, oh, this one's cool. So you're gonna lift, but you do have to twist to get it completely off. So same thing here, we're gonna lift and then twist. And so we're using all of those fun core vocabulary words. That's a speech word if you're not familiar, but lots of fun opportunities here for fine motor movement, language play. Love this one. The next item, I'm really excited about it because it focuses on gross motor skills. And if you don't know, Addie was born at 37 weeks exactly. I had to be induced. So her physical development, I felt like it was just always right on time. But had I had a kit like this when she was developing that first year, I feel like it would have like motivated me so much more and made me feel so much more confident in the things I was doing to help her gross motor skills. So here we have these hoops and bean bags. So these can work together or independently of one another. You can have them, you have your child hop in the red hoop, hop in the yellow hoop, or hop in the blue hoop, or you can even have them throwing the coordinating bean bag to the hoop, or even just doing one at a time. This helps with a lot of different skills, gross motor, math skills, learning our colors, our numbers, things like the hopping 1, 2, 3, and how many bean bags are we throwing? 1, 2, and 3. So love this one for that. My daughter's home, so I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible without her noticing that I'm here. The next thing are the things that move, memory cards, and I think these are great because one, if you have a concern about vocabulary development, these are all things that move, so we can say go all the time. The car, go. Go car, go. Go plane, go. And we're just targeting that core vocabulary. These are all things that go, things that move. You can play this the traditional memory way, eventually flipping them over. So this is something that can be carried over to later years. But for now, you could even just do them face side up, lay them all out face side up, and you can your child may match them by color, but then eventually they are going to match them by the picture. So this is really, really cool. I'm so excited to play this one with Addie. And just a reminder, these are things that come to my head because I am a therapist, but if you're worried about how you're going to come up with activities for your child, this book has all the ideas you need. I'm really excited about this one because I think it's just so fun. Addie loves cooking, baking with me, so we're always pouring things in and out of other containers. So this is something you can use water, and you don't have to use water and make a big old mess. I mean, you can use rice, beans, any sort of cotton balls, and see how many cotton balls fit in the measuring glass and how many cotton balls fit in the cylinder. So lots of fun things to do with this one. I'm really excited to play science lab with Addie. Okay, this next thing, I know everybody likes to call these play kits just toys, but this is not a toy at all. So this is actually a little timer that highlights the color depending on how much time you need. So if you need 5 minutes, if you need all the way up to 20 minutes, you have a fun little rainbow. I know Addie is obsessed with rainbows, so this would be really fun with her, and you can use this for various reasons. I have an almost 3-nager, and sometimes we have to take a break to redirect her, so we can set our little timer for 2 minutes. If we're going to take a 2-minute break and talk about what we need to do. This came with a battery, so I think it does have some sort of like timer, buzzer, something like that to use. This is also a great idea for once you begin potty training. You know, we can set that 20-minute timer, and we're gonna go every 20 minutes to the bathroom until we get it down. So this is a really, really fun one and a great addition to the play kit. This is something I feel like it's more for us as parents than for the child, but it helps them understand the concept of time. So this is another activity that you're probably very familiar with at this point. You are going to hammer these little pegs into the hole. Super fun, super basic. But then Lovevery takes it one step further, and they give you these cards for your child to actually match the colors. And you can actually, once you take all of these out, you can lay this on there so that way they can match. And then eventually you can stick it here so they can do a match this way, which I think is really, really cool and really fun. Again, we're working on those gross motor skills, holding this hammer correctly, providing enough force to make it go down. Of course, if it's not enough, that's not enough force. So we're adding additional force, giving it a good hit. So this, I love it. I love gross motor learning. We love kinesthetic learners. Everybody learns differently. So I think that all of these are really, really fun ways to work and play with your child. Something that parents ask me all the time as an SLP is, well, what can I do to promote language? And I say, just play with your child and talk about it. Talk it out, and that is the best thing you can do. And it's so much fun. You're doing everyday things. Like I said about Addie and Vicky. Yes, honey bun?
These are mine.
Yeah.
Why?
We're gonna play with them later. Are you excited?
I'll see in my room.
Okay, we're gonna play with them in your room in a little bit, okay? What are you doing?
I'm playing with me.
You're playing?
Yeah.
Okay, so see. Can you match the colors? Is that a match?
Yeah.
Wait, is this one yellow and yellow?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
No, in this one.
It goes in that one. Okay, so pull it out. 2 hands. So now she's picked up on what our goal is here. And this is the first time that she's ever seen any of these toys, but she's caught on quick and she's enjoying it. She wants to play with every single one. One last thing, this one was a little hidden underneath, but it is a book on play dates. So around this age, around 3 years old, you're probably working on your child learning how to share, and there are a lot of play dates being scheduled because we're doing preschool, all those types of things. And so this kind of is a fun story. So this is kind of a fun social story to get your child ready for what would be a play date, and it walks through possibly being nervous about a play date, being excited for a play date, introducing them to the steps of the play date so that they're comfortable with it and they know what to expect, as well as possibly sharing toys, which may be difficult for some kiddos. So this is really fun to read with your child. Books are such a great way to teach things to them also. That is my entire Lovevery kit for months 31, 32, and 33, the investigator. And as you saw, my little investigator came and explored the toy on her own. But that is all I have for y'all today. If you have any more questions, leave me a comment below or message me on TikTok or Instagram, and I will share more with you there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You say it.
I do like cangrejo.
Cangrejo.